My name is Mike, founder of Magnus Box, and today we're going to dive into Microsoft 365 backup protection. I'm going to show you how to secure your Exchange Online, SharePoint, and OneDrive data all in one place. So let's get started. So we're back on our dashboard here for the Magnus Box portal, and you can set up Office 365 backups from the endpoint software, but more than likely this is going to be one of those tasks that you're doing behind the scenes. And so Office 365 has to be attached to a device. So we have my laptop that I'm currently on. And so from the web portal, we would find the client that you want to add Office 365 backup to. So you're going to click on, I'm going to click on my mic test. And then I'm going to go to protected items and add protected item. So I'm going to give this a name, Office 365 backup. And then we're going to choose the Office 365 protected item. As you can see, our items on the left here change our action items. So first, we need to authenticate. So there's a couple of ways you can do this. The easy way is to click the Azure Active Directory button. The second way is to manually create the application within the Office 365 tenant. So in this video, we're going to keep it simple. We're going to click on the Azure Active Directory button. So you need to use a admin account to allow Magnus Box to interface into the Office 365 tenant. So for me, mine is going to be mike@slodowski.com and next. And so we need to please click the link below to be able to authenticate. So I've copied the text here. I'm going to click the button. And now we're going to paste the code into here. Now it's going to ask us to sign in. As you can see, I'm already signed into here. Are you trying to sign in using Microsoft Azure CLI? Yes, I am. You have now signed in. So if I wasn't already signed in, I would have had to put in my domain admin or my global admin account credentials, which I didn't have to do here. So I'm going to close this window and wait for it to finish authenticating. Might take a second here. Okay, and after that, it went back to the authentication screen and it added all the application ID data in there. So I'm going to test my connection. Give it a second here to verify, and it passed. And once it passes, you can then move on to the Items tab. So from within here, you can choose to back up the entire organization and just be done with it. However, I find that sometimes you don't need to back up everything. So for me, I'm going to choose the specific names or accounts that I need to back up. So for me, it's just my account. I'm going to back up my Mike Slodowski user account. And as you can see down here, it's going to tell you how many items I'm protecting, which is 1. So once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Next. And you can see here where it's going to be protecting the calendar, the contacts, the emails, the SharePoint, and the OneDrive as well. And so I'm going to click Next. And then this is all going to look familiar. We can run commands if we need to, which you normally don't need to for Office 365 backup. Set up your backup schedule. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give this a name of Daily Backup. And then it's going automatically to my US Central Vault, which is the one that's defaulted. You can skip if already running if you need to. You can cancel if it's still running. I'm going to leave it as the default settings and just set the time here. And so I'm going to say I want to back up daily at 5 a.m. Now, because we have to use a device to pull the data down from Office 365 before we encrypt it and offload it to storage, you may want to make sure that this if the last job was missed, if it's not a server or if it's not a desktop. If it's a laptop, you're definitely going to want to keep that checked. I just always leave it checked in general. And then we can go in here and we can set our retention. So let's say I don't need to keep all of the Office 365 data forever. I can set it by to keep a certain number of backups. So if I want to keep all backups in the last, here we go. I want to keep all my backups for the last 30 days. So 1 backup daily for the last 30 days. Sounds perfect. I don't need more than that. And then once you're done, you just hit save. And then once you hit save, it'll come back here and you can see your new protected item here. You'll also see it here now in the endpoint software as well. You can either wait till the next scheduled backup time, or you can click Run Backup, and you can trigger a manual backup as well. And that's how easy it is to protect your Microsoft 365 data. Tomorrow I'm going to show you how to set up disk image protection for a complete system backup. And as always, our team is here to help you. You can email us at hello@magnusbox.com or give us a call at 888-933-2975. Our team is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you tomorrow.